Hello, David. Your I have my buddy David here with me.
Hi.
Yeah, I don't even know if your mic is working.
Can you not hear me?
Oh, I can't hear you. I don't think it works like that.
We're getting close. I'm sure of it.
But hold on. Let's figure it out. Oh well, we'll see in a bit.
Yeah.
But so where I last left off, we were with Serana. Honestly, the reason that I'm finishing up this mission is because every time I talk to her, she keeps saying the same sentence over and over again. Look.
We're getting close. I'm sure of it.
And then whenever I stop talking to her,
turns out my mother was sneakier than I thought.
Every time. Every time I talk to her, she has to say that bullshit, and it's so annoying. So I'm gonna go finish this, get myself an Elder Scroll, and yeah, take it from there. She's asking if you're talking.
No, not yet.
We're getting close. I'm sure.
Can she hear me?
Oh, here, let's see if she heard that. Oh, I didn't want that. I took an empty wine bottle.
Definitely not what you're
Oh yeah, she says she doesn't hear you.
Oh.
She says she doesn't hear you.
Alright.
Man, now we gotta figure that out. Well, if you want to say anything, just lean over.
We're getting close. I'm sure of it.
Shut up. I know. She says she hears you, but you're quiet. It was probably when we were in the settings, and you know how we heard the feedback. We were turning the mic down to turn the feedback down, because we couldn't figure out where it was coming from. I don't think the user matters. Yeah. I think it's the mic itself. If I'm too close to anything, I start getting feedback from it. This thing is gonna pop out, I swear. Oh, I killed her. What was that charge? It's kind of dope.
We're getting close. I'm sure of it.
He said she was here last time too.
We're getting close. I'm sure of it. That'll teach you. We're getting close. I'm sure of it. Who's there?
Lost! There he is. I like these camera ending thingies. They don't do it that often. They make me look all cool and shit.
We're getting close.
Okay, thank you for not finishing that sentence. Well, that was a sentence. But I knew what came after.
Yeah.
She's so fucking annoying with that.
reached the top yet. I bet there's some kind of secret passage around here.
He died sitting down. That's kind of cute. it doesn't look so ugly and scary from this thing. Still is, but not as much. Are you gonna pop out? Okay.
Has to be it. I knew she was deep into necromancy. I mean, she taught me everything I know. But I had no idea she had a setup like this. Look at all this. She must have spent years collecting these components. And what's this thing? I'm not sure about this circle, but it's obviously something.
It looks like the Target logo.
Let's take a look around. There has to be something here that tells us where she's gone.
I guess Target's been grinding since back in the day. Ah, damn it. Well.
You found her journal.
I wanted to hear
Let me take a look at it.
I was hoping to hear the dialogue so I could light up a tab.
I only know what she told me. She had a theory about soul gems. That the souls inside of them don't just vanish when they're used. They end up in the soul cairn.
And then I just set the controller down and press X every now and then when I need to.
The soul cairn is home to very powerful beings. Necromancers send them souls and receive powers of their own in return. My mother spent a lot of time trying to contact them directly, to travel to the soul cairn itself. That circle in the center of the room is definitely some type of portal. If I'm reading this right, there's a formula here that should give us safe passage into the soul cairn. A handful of soul gem shards, some finely ground bone meal, a good bit of purified void salts. Oh, damn it. We're also going to need a sample of her blood, which, if we could get that, we wouldn't even be trying to do this in the first place. Not bad. We'd better hope that's good enough. Mistakes with these kind of portals can be gruesome. Anyway, enough of that. Let's get started. Oh, definitely. Mother would have plenty of those materials in her laboratory. You just need to find them.
Okay. There was specifically a bowl of soul gem shards, and I was over here like grabbing a bunch of fragments of soul gems thinking that would work. I don't know, they were already clumped together somewhere. Every time I see the Falmer ears, I always think about this post I saw where this dude was like, I keep all the ears of the Falmer I kill as trophies. And in his house he has like this whole section of Falmer ears apparently. There was no picture or anything, but it's just like, holy shit. And I'm wondering if it's like in a display case or something that's like open that you can see. He just squeezed them all in there. Some shit I would do.
Get the ingredients in that vessel and let me know when you're ready.
Okay.
Then the rest is up to me. Are you ready to go? I'm not entirely sure what this thing is going to do when I add my blood.
Let's go.
Of course. What is it? I've been asking myself the same thing since we came back to the castle. She was so sure of what we did to my father. I couldn't help but go along with her. I never thought of the cost. Neither do I. She always seemed happy before we heard the prophecy. Then it all changed. She became a different person. They both did. Yes, you're right. I'm sorry. I just didn't expect anyone to care how I felt about her. Thank you. Are we ready then? All right, here goes. Ancestors. Created a portal in the soul. Incredible. Simply incredible.
Oh, I can light up a dab. There's a bunch of stuff I can talk to her about. Alright, well, here, discretion is advised. I guess that would be the way to say it, right? I'm about to light up a dab.
Not that I ever saw. My mother had a bit of a thing for magical constructs.
Here, because nobody's
not
watching
what
me
you're
take a
thinking.
dab.
She just found them fascinating. I had no idea her laboratory even existed. She had an alchemy set up in her drawing room, but nothing that even comes close to what's here. Looking at the equipment and materials, it looks like she was trying to advance her necromancy. I don't know. Certainly not longevity. Kind of a waste of time for a vampire. The Soul Cairn is a tiny sliver of oblivion, the realm of the Daedra. It's ruled by unseen beings known as the Ideal Masters. Honestly, I don't know. Necromancers are always interested in souls, though, so that probably has some kind of interest. Nobody really knows. As far as I've heard, no one's seen them and returned to Tamriel to tell about it. I've read stories about fools that manage to communicate with them. You give the Ideal Masters souls, they give you powers to summon the undead. It's all very businesslike. Because most of the stories end with the Ideal Masters duping the necromancers, who end up dead or wishing they were dead. I'm ready when you are. Stories about the Soul Cairn, but never thought I'd see it myself. So far, it's about what I imagined. Let's keep moving. I feel like we're being watched.
We literally just got here. Where you at? Well, you look so different.
I'd heard stories about the Soul Cairn, but never thought I'd see it myself. Just what my mother told me. I've also studied a little bit on my own, but there's not much. When something is trapped in a soul gem, and then the energy is used for powering an enchantment, the remnants are sent here. Well, I think it's specifically the black ones. I don't know if the soul cairn takes just any leftovers. Look at this place. Do you think anything would want to live here? The only things that can survive here are the ideal masters, the undead, and the souls themselves. Well, if you want to call that living. I don't think anyone's ever met the ideal masters. I'm not even sure anyone knows what they look like. They could be underground, flying above us. They might be the ground, I have no idea.
She's so funny.
Lots of theories. Some say they feed on them like I feed on blood. Others think they use them as payment to an even higher power. Almost like a currency. A very strange currency. Whatever they're doing with them, they've been harvesting for millennia. No telling how many souls are trapped here. Look around you. There are some extremely powerful undead here. Even a necromancer as seasoned as my mother would be willing to spend years trying to gain access to them. Exactly. It's a lost art. Most necromancers just raise up whatever bodies are nearby. A simple trick, really. Child's play. But bringing something from the soul cairn gives you something much more powerful. Ah, that's usually the trick. It's possible to do it through a simple portal. But to finalize the deal, you have to travel here yourself. And most of them never come back. No, but there's no way she would have left it in Tamriel. She wanted to get it as far away from my father as possible. I can't imagine a better place.
Yeah, he would have never figured it out.
Then we find out where she hid it. If she's still alive. Well, as alive as she was before. Or is now. Or... you know what I mean. Probably to avoid whatever my father would do to her if he could get his hands on her. Or maybe her plan was to come back, but she was stuck here. We won't know until we find her.
Okay.
Lost!
No one ever escapes. There is no escape.
You must help me find my Arvak. He doesn't deserve to be in a place like this.
I must.
Arvak, my horse. We came to this horrible place together. We were attacked by monsters, so I told him to run. Please, he's such a loyal creature, and he's been running for so long. You have to save him. A place like this will change you. Arvak? Arvak! Where are you? Arvak, please come back! Come back!
That it? Okay. Put on your
Sky.
uniform.
What kind of place is this? Anything good?
There she is.
Lost!
Who's there? Tough day for you.
Girl, you don't want this one. Kill the beast? You're a vampire too, shut up. There she is. She came back and she's not fighting me no more. Do you need healing? Here, just so you know we're in good terms. You're fucking welcome. Lost!
Where'd you go?
Oh yeah, I forgot this dude has like a bunch of pages of some novel or whatever scattered throughout the entire soul cairn. He wants me to find them. Yeah. Portal that actually I see that, David, thank you. You fucking dick. Oh, that's Aura Whisper. What it does is it shows me the aura of like that. You see how she was red? It lets me see whoever's nearby, and I just see like their aura, which is that red thing, and it can be seen like through walls and shit. He's not yelling, he's whispering. You want to hear it yell? Well, it's a whisper in this language.
Look!
Did that not sound louder? You're such an idiot. I fucking hate you. You're a dick.
Lost!
I don't know. Fight me, hoes. Do it. Fight.
Where'd you come from?
But do you see how, like, yeah, they literally just slide to the sides, like, so swiftly. Like, no, bitch, I know you don't move like that. Where did I don't know. Oh, it turns it black. How stoned are you, dude? David lost his train of thought. I keep pressing the buttons like it's Elden Ring. And I'm starting to annoy myself. Ooh, y'all got a fight club?
I yearn to see the great
shit, you're right.
dunes of Hammerfell once again.
Y'all guys have an arena? Nice. The deadly what? Oh, deadly stamina poison? Yeah, that's what I just picked up. I don't think I can go around, can I? Shit. Well, that's gonna be hard then. I don't know how to get in there. Hang on, maybe he said something useful and I just wasn't paying attention.
Please, end this misery.
Okay. No.
Leave me be.
How do I get to that, homie? Oh, I can shoot through it. Is there anything suspicious? Oh, I forgot there's like different, like, what's it called? Not stages, but Look at her. What the fuck? What? How did you get over there? I guess I gotta watch her come back. Right. Oh. Yeah, I see that. Okay. What? Shut up, I didn't see it. You're such a dick. Ooh. Oh, I don't have... I guess I'll carry it. Plenty. Huh? Well, I was wondering if I needed to either start giving Serana my shit or call my guild. Yeah, I know, but I like to pick up almost everything. Usually for some reason. It won't let me jump over. Oh. Let's go. Damn. Shut up. So it's at least 10.
I feel terrible for the dead who end up here for eternity. Seems awful.
Well, look what we have here. Someone with flesh on their bones. Let's just say I sold something to a guy who turned out to work for a whole coven of necromancers.
Damn.
How in the name of Zenithar was I to know the ingredients were phony? Do I look like someone that would double-cross a necromancer? You got it. Horse, wagon, and all. Plopped here without so much as a word. I used to be one of the best traders in High Rock, you know. How people would track me down just to see what I had for sale. Very funny. What exactly are you going to pay me with? Take a look around. Gold doesn't exactly win you any friends around here.
Maybe you could, like, convince the black hole not to swallow you.
I'll tell you what. I appreciate what you're trying to do, so I'll play along. The only thing I see around here in abundance are soul husks. You know, those ugly fungus-looking things growing out of the ground. Bring me, say, 25 of them, and you can rummage through what was left on my cart.
25?
Odds and ends I've gathered over the years. Well, used to gather, before all of this nonsense happened to me. Tell me what you're looking for, and maybe we can make a deal. If you have the husks. No husks, no sale. Guess you have some scavenging to do.
Look at this place. I can't imagine choosing to come here. My mother must have been terrified. Stories about the soul
It goes through him. Yep. always just disappears? Bye. Yep. That was like right there. I touched him. That helps. That's also what makes people try more. Which I understand. No, I have like... Hello. Whoa, that's cool.
Emptiness consumes me.
Nice to meet you too. I highly doubt that. It's fine. It's not like it's gonna die anyways. Yeah. Maybe. They like the camera angles.
Who's there?
Oh, they're gone. Okay. Reinforcement.
Arvak! You saved him! His soul is free, I can feel it! He's such a loyal beast. Here, I'll teach you how to call him to you. He'll help you get around this wretched place. But I'm sure he'd be much happier someplace sunnier. Goodbye, hero. Take good care of Arvak for me. Such a good horse.
I mean, he can't do anything here. No, he's not coming with the horses.
Where'd you come from?
No, I thought you were the they didn't die. This water bottles always sound so weird. No, dude, Elden Ring has made me fear jumping from too high. I'd rather jump from a height I know I'm comfortable with, and where I'm like, am I gonna make it? Because if I question it, I was like, I probably shouldn't do it. Yes and no. Like, there's like armor that helps you with fall damage. Not as much. It's always like, if it's really high, clearly, yeah, you'll die. But if it's from like, not that high up, but still enough to cause you damage, yeah, it takes some, but not a lot. Sometimes I see like it leaves you with barely like 1 HP is what it looks like. But yeah, you don't always die from it. But you can.
Mother? Mother!
It can't be. Serana?
Is it really you? I can't believe it. How do we get inside? We have to talk.
Serana, what are you doing here? Where's your father?
He doesn't know we're here. I don't have time to explain.
I must have failed. Harkon's found a way to decipher the prophecy, hasn't he?
No, you've got it all wrong. We're here to complete the prophecy our way, not his.
Wait a minute. You've brought a stranger here? Have you lost your mind?
No, you don't...
You, come forward. I would speak with you. So how has it come to pass that a vampire of mixed blood is in the company of my daughter?
Damn, okay. I'm just here for the Elder Scroll.
Glorious. Serana claims you're her guardian, yet your first instinct appears to be greed. I see that my daughter is still as naive as ever. Serana has sacrificed everything to prevent Harkon from completing the prophecy. I would have expected her to explain that to you.
That's why I'm here for the Elder Scroll.
You think I'd have the audacity to place my own daughter in that tomb for the protection of her Elder Scroll alone? The scrolls are merely a means to an end. The key to the tyranny of the sun is Serana herself. When I fled Castle Volkihar, I fled with 2 Elder Scrolls. The scroll I presume you found with Serana speaks of Ariel and his arcane weapon, Ariel's bow. The second scroll declares that the blood of Cold Harbor's daughter will blind the eye of the dragon.
But it can be, if I choose to.
Like myself, Serana was a human once. We were devout followers of Lord Molig Bal. Tradition dictates the females be offered to Molig Bal on his summit. Few survive the ordeal. Those that do emerge as a pure-blooded vampire. We call such confluences the Daughters of Cold Harbor. It's what some call the domain of Molig Bal, his place in oblivion. Now you're beginning to see why I wanted to protect Serana, and why I've kept the other Elder Scroll as far from her as possible. If Harkon obtained Ariel's bow, and Serana's blood was used to taint the weapon, the tyranny of the sun would be complete. In his eyes, she'd be dying for the good of all vampires. And how exactly do you plan on completing the prophecy without the death of my daughter? If you believe that, then you're a bigger fool than I originally suspected. Don't you think I weighed that option before I enacted my plans? You care nothing for Serana. or our plight. You see the tyranny of the sun as your chance at deification. And like Harkon, you won't hesitate to destroy anything that stands in your path. Serana? This stranger may call himself a vampire, but he knows nothing of our struggle. Why should I entrust you to him?
This stranger has done more for me in the brief time I've known him than you've done in centuries.
How dare you! I gave up everything I cared about to protect you from that fanatic you call a father!
Yes, he's a fanatic. He's changed. But he's still my father. Why can't you understand how that makes me feel?
Oh, Serana, if you'd only open your eyes. The moment your father discovers your role in the prophecy, that he needs your blood, you'll be in terrible danger.
So to protect me, you decided to shut me away from everything I cared about. You never asked me if hiding me in that tomb was the best course of action. You just expected me to follow you blindly. Both of you were obsessed with your own paths. Your motivations might have been different, but in the end, I'm still just a pawn to you two. I want us to be a family again. But I don't know if we can ever have that. Maybe we don't deserve that kind of happiness. Maybe it isn't for us. But we have to stop him, before he goes too far. And to do that, you need the Elder Scroll.
I'm sorry, Serana. I didn't know. I didn't see. I've allowed my hatred of your father to estrange us for too long. Forgive me. If you want the Elder Scroll, it's yours. Your intentions are still somewhat unclear to me. But for Serana's sake, I'll assist you in any way that I can. Yes, I've kept it safely secured here ever since I was imprisoned. Fortunately, you're in a position to breach the barrier that surrounds these ruins. You need to locate the tallest of the rocky spires that surround these ruins. At their bases, the barrier's energy is being drawn from unfortunate souls that have been exiled here. Destroy the keepers that are tending them, and it should bring the barrier down. One more word of warning. There's a dragon that calls itself Durnevere roaming the cairn. Be wary of him. The Ideal Masters have charged him with overseeing the Keepers, and will undoubtedly intervene if you're perceived as a threat.
Okay.
When I entered the Soul Cairn, I had intended to strike a bargain with the Ideal Masters, the custodians of this place. I requested refuge in the Soul Cairn, and in exchange, I would provide the Ideal Masters the souls that they craved. If I had foreseen the value they placed on my own soul, I would never have come here. The Ideal Masters unleashed their keepers and sent them to destroy me. Fortunately, I was able to hold them at bay and retreat into these ruins. Unfortunately, yes. Since the Keepers weren't able to claim my soul, they had their minions construct a barrier that I'd never be able to breach. Time has very little meaning to me. Consequently, it has little meaning to the Ideal Masters as well. I suppose you could call this the ultimate waiting game, each watching the other to see which will give in.
Am I really interested?
Be careful, and keep my daughter safe.
Let's kill those keeper things and get back to the prison.
Okay. I'm probably gonna take a break though. I'm gonna take a nap. I feel like I need a nap. Maybe. Oh, it's buried. It's a word of power. just tired. Oh no, I was looking for like maybe a portal or something like that. Guess not. But anyways, yeah. Next time I'll kill those, what did you call them? Keepers? Yeah. Next time we come back, we'll kill the keepers. I don't think I have anything planned tomorrow.